were talking about February 2nd. Go on.
I just finished a job outside Alamo. Someone called my number just before I went back to the office. She was a woman, a wolf under the property, I mentioned a few miles away from Atlanta. She specified that she wanted exclusively my help.
Didn't it seem like an unusual request?
I am the best hunter in the state. Not uncommon to ask for me.
I mean, do you often deal with wolves here in Georgia?
No, not really. Can we go on?
Go on.
After about 2 hours, I was standing in front of the entrance door of the villa. I tried to knock, but without result. I thought about breaking down the door and going inside. Maybe the wolf started lunch without expecting me. Or maybe someone was making fun of my time. In any case, it was no longer necessary.
What do you mean?
I saw the door opening in front of me. Nothing strange, you would think, of course, except that when I went inside, the hall was deserted. I noticed the phone on a small table near the entrance. That thing didn't stop ringing. That was the first time I heard Emily's voice.
Do you mean Miss Wells?
She thought I was her father. I asked if her parents were home, but she told me that she hadn't seen her father in years and that her mother was dead. No parents, no rewards. I had no reason to stay. I was about to leave when I saw something moving in the dining room.
Are you talking about the wolf?
There was no wolf. I've never seen such a beast. I went to the dining room and took my rifle out of the holster. I shot my whole magazine in the head of that bastard, and you know the funny thing? No scratches, no wounds, nothing at all. I know what you're thinking, but I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've never missed a shot in my life. I was with my back against the wall. For the first time, I was the prey.
How did you save yourself?
Emily saved me. She was also in the dining room, but on the opposite side of the room. She was there, but as I already told you calling, I couldn't see her. The sound of her bell managed to distract the beast. I used the opportunity to leave the room and close the door behind me. At that point, I tried to leave the villa, but the front door was locked.
So what did you do?
Emily explained to me that I had no choice. If I wanted to leave the house, I had to go to her father's personal laboratory. There, I would have found an emergency exit or something like that. Why was she helping me? She didn't tell me, and I honestly didn't ask. She had did that. The entrance was hidden in the parents' bedroom, but without the father's magnetic card, I couldn't unlock it. We had to find it, and this is where the story gets interesting. I think I need some whiskey.
What the fuck? No. I mean, that's so we can talk to each other. Are we using the radio or not? Oh. Right. So, I'm in like a room, got like happy birthday banners and some balloons, 2 chests of drawers on the right, and then 2 like wall cabinets on the left.
Right, okay, stairs.
The stairs in front of me, yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. So... Oh. I'm talking for the game.
Oh my. I mean, it's because we're in the same room, technically. Oh.
Well, right.
I can open the door.
Which
The
door?
one on the left side of the stairs.
Right. The only door I can open is if you go down, if you turn to the... if you turn to the right of the stairs...
Got a corridor.
And on the... yeah, on the second door on the right, that's the one I've got the key for. Which...
I can open a couple of doors. I've just opened the first one on the left in that corridor. They're not opened for you.
No.
I can open that one that you're on about as well.
Okay. Is there anything that you can see in here?
Okay, I've got a couple of doors now open.
Yeah, well... obviously, I can only open this door, so I'm guessing I've got to do something in this room.
Right, so... there's like a bookcase.
Oh. There's a bookcase with loads of different books on.
Yeah.
Like a eagle, a candle, clock, a thumbs up, a goat,
Ugh, out.
a spaceship, an island, fire, elevator.
I don't have that.
Don't have
No.
that. Can you see any of those like symbols?
Objective, help Chris solving the puzzle in the library. Yes, let me have a look.
I'm in the library now.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's where I am too.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the puzzle is these books.
Right, I'm looking.
But I can't see any symbols anywhere or...
I'm looking round.
So can you see the big bay window? Well, the big window.
Yeah, on the other side of the
when you
room.
walk in the room.
Yeah.
Right. It's the bookcase on the right of that. On the
Yeah,
second
there's
shelf, the middle shelf.
no symbols on there for me.
Right. But is there like a rainbow coloured box?
Nope.
No. Is the rainbow coloured books anywhere in the
No,
room?
the only thing that's in this room was a letter
In the fireplace?
No. on the table.
On the
Yeah,
table?
it says, Dear Lucy, Dear James, since you kindly asked me, I've prepared a list of my reading suggestions for the next book club meetings, The Time Machine, an old-fashioned classic. I hope other guests can appreciate this genre. If they do, they're going to love The Clock That Went Backwards, straight from my compilation of masterpieces, Animal Farm, and finally, Alice in Wonderland, a must-read for the youngest of your club. Look forward to your reply. Kindly, George Wells.
Right, read that again.
So, since you asked me kindly, I have prepared a list of my reading suggestions for the next book club meetings. The Time Machine, an old-fashioned classic. I hope other guests can appreciate this genre. If they do, they're going to love The Clock That Went Backwards, straight from my compilation of masterpieces, Animal Farm, and finally Alice in Wonderland.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you just did.
Right, okay. So the books on the shelves, yeah? A crow, a candle, a clock, a thumb up,
Yeah.
a goat, a UFO, an
Ah.
island, a flame, like elevator type thing, a bunny rabbit with a clock in it.
So you just have to figure out which ones to
picture
pull.
drawing. Yeah, a weird picture drawing and a pig. Yeah?
Mhm.
So, in a sense, he said the time machine first, so I did the elevator looking one. Then he said the clock that went backwards, so I could choose the clock. Then he said Animal Farm, so I chose the pig. And then he said Alice in Wonderland, so I chose the rabbit with the clock in.
Yeah. Alright, so it says here now, help Chris solving the puzzle in George Wells's office.